What languages do you speak fluently?
I speak Arabic and English.
What newspapers and TV, radio channels did you read or watch in your country of origin?
So you mean in my own language or my native language or in English? You mean in English?
Like, like where you're from?
So there we have local newspapers and we have websites, most of them in our native language, which is Arabic. But normally I read in English too, like diaries like Wall Street Journals, magazines like The Economist, and also like for TV shows I prefer watching drama, and I watch movies like once a week. I prefer rom-com and thriller kind of movies. So my favorite TV show is Breaking Bad, and I've watched like other series like Downton Abbey, and I watch also soccer, the English Premier League, which is my favorite.
Nice. Why did you choose these news outlets and not others?
So actually I read widely, but sometimes I prefer like the international affairs, and I look for quality kind of material. So I give a chance to different kind of media, then I choose the quality, like when I find the content to be attractive, to be credible. So if the report is interesting with facts and visuals, I am more into it. But if it's boring, dull, like there is no point, then I probably won't go to that website or magazine once. Like that's why like I like The Economist, the way they present the facts when they talk about different kind of subjects. You learn different things about that. Like you get good kind of quality and information reading magazines like Time magazine, The Economist, which helped me also improve my English as well.
All right. What is currently the most important news story in your country of origin?
So right now we are having troubles with the economy. So we are actually in a crisis. The dollar value is like the exchange rate is going up every day. Last week it was 60, and we actually predicted to just continue going up. 4 years ago it was like $1 equal just 6 Sudanese pounds, and you can see that now in 3 years after that it's 60, which is crazy. So it's politically tense these days. The government refused to like change the system. It's almost the same. The economy is getting worse. People don't get access now to gas or fuel. They have to stay in line to get a bread. And like when I go into social media or talk with my friend or even read the news, it's always like this. It's just negative. So I can say the economy, we have this economic crisis, which is like the main news now.
All right. What do or did you like about the mass media in your country of origin?
So actually I like when they do like an investigation. We've got some good journalists. They go and they just dig deep and find some interesting facts, and then they just connect the dots. So I like that when they do a report. I don't like TV or like electronic media is not the best. I like a print kind of media. You like learn a lot from that. In TV, because it's just controlled most of the time by the government, so the content you get is actually being controlled. It's actually being directed into some directions. So you don't learn a lot from that. You don't get the facts. So if you want the facts, you probably need to read online on some websites or to read in print. And sometimes you find good facts. You learn actually. You don't get like those kind of information which is being directed by the government. So I prefer the print more.
Okay. What do or did you dislike about the mass media in your country of origin?
So as I said, basically because most of the content is being directed or controlled by the government. So, I don't think like the journalists, most of them, like some of them are just belonging to the government. So you don't get the facts. As for me, journalism is about honesty, it's about ethics, it's about presenting the facts as they are. You can attach your opinion, but you need to let the public know what is going on, not just like to use or to influence them, because it's like, so for me press is have power. So if they don't use this power into a good thing, then it becomes have a negative effect on the public. So for me, the thing I don't like about media in my country is that most of them are not really professional. They don't present the facts, and maybe sometimes it's just the same stories running all the time. So like I said, I prefer when they do investigation and in depth they bring the facts, but that's not available all the time, and it's not free, which makes it difficult. So if you are a good journalist who care about ethics and presenting facts, you don't get the chance to do that in my home country.
Got it. And lastly, what is the biggest misconception people in the U.S. have about your country of origin?
So I've met some people here who doesn't even know my country, where is that? But for me, some of the people who did know, they think we are in civil war, and actually we are not in civil war right now. They have some tensions in some areas, so we are not in wars. Yes, the government is terrible and the economic situation is getting worse, but we are not in civil war. So when I meet someone and say, well, you are in civil war, I say, no, we are not. So that's one of the misconceptions. And also they think that maybe we are like African. They don't know we are like African, Arabian. They don't know that we speak Arabic. Like, I just think like they don't know many things about my country, and I can understand that. We are far away, we are in other continent, but like I think people here, most of them like did like my culture. They did get to know me well, and then they want to learn about my country. So I don't think there is a huge like or many misconceptions, but they are not well informed. Maybe because here the media focus on the domestic affairs, not more like the international affairs, or maybe because people they are just interested in their own lives here. They don't want to learn about other countries, which I understand.
Great. Thank you very much.